What's good? I'm Fitz, and this is my all-time 11 for Chelsea. Now, in net, close call between Courtois and Cech, but for me, Cech was at Chelsea longer, more big moments for him. I feel like Cech's deserving of that number one shirt. Right back, I'm gonna go Azpilicueta. If it hadn't have been for injury, real serious consideration for Reece James. But for me, I've not seen enough of him in a Chelsea shirt, fit, healthy, consistently. So it has to go to Azpilicueta. Left back, self-explanatory. It's Ashley Cole. It's got to be one of the best left backs of all time, best left back the league's ever seen. Centre backs, I'm gonna go Desai and Carvalho. Yes, I'm leaving out John Terry. I'm leaving out Frank Leboeuf. Leaving out a few quality players, but at the end of the day, Carvalho for me was the better out of him and Terry. It was just the UK media bias that made John Terry the star there, and Marcel Desai, self-explanatory. That guy, yeah. I still to this day don't understand how he signed for Chelsea. Obviously, I do because there was a few Serie A players at the time going there, Zola, Vieri. I get it, but Viali, shall I say? Sorry, but yeah, that no, it didn't make sense, and it still doesn't to this day. How they had one of the greatest centre backs of all time signed for them when they were doing nothing. They didn't have money, nothing. But again, deserving of this squad. So right mid, we're gonna go with Iron Robin. Absolute quality. What can I say? Nothing I can say will do him justice, other than uh, hands down. And to be fair, it's not like you're short on right mids and left mids like in Chelsea's like history. But for me, these two positions were very easy. Robben on the right, Hazard on the left. Fairly simple. In the centre, I'm gonna go Mikel Essien and Frank Lampard to accompany him. I could probably, if I thought long enough, I could probably change Lampard out of that team, but I'd probably trigger so many Chelsea fans that it's not worth it. So I'm gonna leave him in there. And up front, for me, so it's a very difficult decision because yeah, like if you take Prime and Elka, that's a serious like contender. You're taking Prime Shevchenko, serious contender. If the again Viali, as I just mentioned, there's some serious strikers there. But for me, Gianfranco Zola, Didier Drogba has got to be the top partnership of a potential Chelsea pairing. Zola, the things that he did on the pitch were magic, and Didier Drogba, big game player, forced things to happen when you needed it. For me, well deserving, both of them guys. It's gotta be. So I'm gonna run through it one more time. Hopefully it'll be on the screen to assist for me. In net, I'm gonna go Petr Cech. Right back, Azpilicueta. Left back, Ashley Cole. Centre backs, Carvalho and Desai. Right mid, Robben. Left mid, Eden Hazard. Centre mid, Lampard and Essien. And up front, Zola with Drogba. And again, similar to the United all-time 11 and Arsenal all-time 11, Zola is going to fill in that kind of that 10 role. But yeah, again, when I'm incorporating players from that era, so many of the great strikers were actually kind of more tens. Now that we're in an era where we've kind of differentiated a 10 from a striker, now we kind of don't really have any strikers left. Um, Obviously one or two that obvious choices like Haaland and whatnot, but yeah, nowadays it's not really Not really the same quality anymore. As you can tell by these all-time 11s, there's not many current players that will make these all-time 11s. But like I say, guys, let me know who you think should have been in this squad, shouldn't have been in this squad. Let me know your favourite Chelsea player of all time, or even let me know your whole Chelsea all-time 11 in the comments below. Like, subscribe, share, all that business there. Catch you on the next one.